Hi, I'm Gary Gillespie, and I'd like to show you how to etch a design on glass using a Turbo Carver. A Turbo Carver is a high-speed air tool, kind of like a dentist drill, and it uses an air compressor. It's really easy to use, about like a pencil, and makes engraving and carving a simple job. Well, let's get busy and we'll show you how to do it. Okay, we have a nice glass bottle in an interesting shape, and I'm going to engrave or etch a flower pot up here and lettering beneath it. I've chosen some nice flower patterns. I'm going to choose the one up in the left. So I've transferred them to Mylar transfer paper. It's very thin, very easy to work with, and has an adhesive backing. So I'm going to cut it out and apply it to the bottle. I've got it on the bottle, straight, even, and centered. I'm going to keep the pattern next to me so I can follow it as I eliminate some of the lines. I'm going to use a 699 carbide burr for the Turbo Carver, and it cuts through the pattern and into the glass quite nicely. Gives it kind of a fresh look. Try not to go too slowly, or it gives it an overworked look. I try to move quickly but not go off the pattern. Stay on the line. Remember to get all of the lines in that you want for the outline, so that you won't have to put them in later when the pattern's gone. The Turbo Carver makes it so easy. It doesn't move around, jump around, or leave the surface. It's easy as writing on it with a pencil or a pen. Try to keep all the lines a similar width and try not to go over them more than once if possible, so that it gives it a consistent look. Okay, I've finished up the tracing, and I'll take off the Mylar transfer paper. Now most of it is off, but I have some sticking, and I found that shop towels have a great compound in them that seems to remove the stickiness and cleans it up very nicely. Any of the adhesive that sticks. Now we're going to put in the lines on the rows to accentuate the area that would be reflecting the light. You can do it either way. You can reflect, or you can bring out the darker areas or the lighter areas. I think it looks much nicer to, since we're going to be putting this on a dark background, to bring out the lighter areas or the reflection areas. I try to keep the lines consistent, keep them in the same lengths, the same widths, and the same distance from each other. It gives it a cleaner look. Okay, I've finished that up. Now I'm going to put the name underneath it, Mike and Jen, and the date they were married. Give it to them for an anniversary present. On this, I'm going to use a diamond burr. This one is a diamond football. I like to use this as it varies the cut and makes it look fresher and more custom made rather than a laser consistent job. It makes it look sort of handmade and personally done. You could also use a diamond ball which does a nice job, but I like the football as it gives a thick and thin kind of makes it look like calligraphy. Now I've got a smaller 699 that I'm doing the smaller lettering. Gone back to the carbide burr. 3 would do a nice job too. It's quite a tiny area. Now clean that up. Compare it with the original design, the picture, to make sure I didn't miss some areas. It looks pretty nice. It took about 20 minutes to a half an hour. It could take longer, but this is a simple pattern. And you'd get faster and more accurate as you practice. A simple job of etching with a high-speed carving tool. A Turbo Carver will carve or etch into almost anything. You can carve details in wood, stone, or shell, etch on glass or metal. It's fun and easy to use. With a Turbo Carver, the possibilities are endless. I hope you've enjoyed watching this fun and easy way to etch on glass. Keep an eye out for more videos using the Turbo Carver. We should have one on carving a whimsical face in a walking stick, engraving on metal, and others. Well, thanks for watching. Bye.